This is my post-fight reaction to Emanuel Navarrete versus Oscar Valdez rematch. Was a very interesting fight. Navarrete started off pacing himself, not really rushing. Wasn't as aggressive as he was last fight. I think he's learned a lot in his last two fights to try to control his aggression, especially ever since that Liam Wilson fight. He's not really leaping in, throwing a whole bunch of combinations and punches. He's starting to dial it back a little bit. And to be honest with you, I thought that Valdez was in great shape going into this fight. I just was worried about his mindset and his aggression. I felt like in the fight before against Navarrete, he didn't do a lot of that. But in this fight, Navarrete came out throwing some clean punches. Valdez was touching him up when he was able to let his hands go and be a lot more aggressive. He was changing levels well. Wasn't jabbing enough in my eyes, but he was doing a good job letting his hands go earlier on, but towards the middle round, probably past the third round, it started to decline, and Navarrete started to press a little bit more and more. Valdez had his spots where he was letting his hands fly and putting Navarrete in his position where he couldn't really press forward. Navarrete had to throw a lot of punches, moving to the side or moving lateral or moving backwards. But he was pressing, but not the whole time. And Valdez, he didn't take advantage of that. I guess he didn't notice that Navarrete wasn't as aggressive. But anytime a guy like Navarrete is always aggressive and he isn't aggressive during the fight, you gotta take advantage of that. And I didn't think Valdez took advantage of it. It looked like he got knocked down a couple times. I don't know if the referee counted all of them. I know he counted one, and then the other one, the kidney shot he had, that was in the 6th round. That was the one that kind of hurt Valdez the most. And that's when Navarrete ended up getting him out of there. And I don't know what's next for Valdez after this performance. This was very lackluster, knowing that he's capable of outboxing or boxing on the same level as guys who are a lot more complete boxers. I don't know if he has it all the way there. Navarrete wasn't in the best shape either. I've seen Navarrete in a lot better shape than he was tonight. And that's very telling, especially for him to be able to go out and dominate Valdez the way he did. But he put on a great performance and he didn't hold back. Valdez's aggression just wasn't there. And I don't like to say that boxers should retire or anything, but I don't know. It seems like the fire is just not there because he was able to be a better boxer in a lot of situations, but he didn't take advantage of it. To be that close and to be able to do certain things, he just won't pull the trigger. It's a bad sign. It's definitely a bad sign. But Navarrete went out there and did what he needed to.